AI is not for automation. I want to say that very loudly. AI was not created to automate business. AI was created to predict. And in logistics, it has a various use cases. Predictive maintenance. You don't want your machinery line to stop because you then lose millions of dollars per day, per hour, depends on the scale of your business. But you don't also want to call maintenance squad because it was 3 months they were here last time. You want to call them when the machinery needs that intervention based on the usage. And that's what the biggest value of prediction is. Then you can optimize the cost of maintenance of fleet, of machinery line or manufacturing units on your specific assets based on the usage. But the usage here is not only a time you use it or number of hours. It's a lot of different factors like time, intensity, number of units per hour, number of units per month, number of people manipulating configuration of the machinery, which also influence the way it's being used. So AI is perfect for that. Obviously, you need to have a lot of data and things like this, but this is not the theme of this video. Second, stock. Companies used to calculate number of stock per items or per dollars to see how they need to reorganize their warehouses or places where they store their products or their materials on ingredients for the production. That influences your cost. If you want to buy more land or less land, you need less land, or you need to build more warehouse buildings. All of that, it's now in the hands of AI. How? Easy. If you can import your inquiries from customers and mitigate them against orders you got and the vendors you contracted, you can predict number and volume and capacity you need in your warehouses to fulfill that orders. It's easy to say, hard to implement, but anyway, AI is for that, to predict. That's the second use case. Part of this, very important, is demand. Demand usually depends on 3 elements: orders you get, market condition, and geo position. So orders you got, pretty straightforward. Market condition, it's a demand on the market for the particular good or service. And geo position, in your logistic supply chain, the logistic matters. If you have a customer in the north part of Finland or Canada, the fulfillment procedure will be different right there. If you have customers in that part of the world, it will influence your stock and logistic routing length and complicating that part of the business. So AI can help you to predict the demand based on the factors you get: orders, local demand, and geolocation. That's 3 main components. There's some more of them, like for instance, the demand, the vendor's condition, or the stock opportunity. That's a third use case. And delivery windows. That's another thing that artificial intelligence is amazing for. One of my customers has this challenge that the factory they need to deliver product to, it's open 2 hours per day. It's closed, and the person shows up, open it, and then all the trucks coming in to deliver the goods, and after 2-3 hours window, the warehouse is shut down, nobody is there except for security cameras. So if you have that, you can reverse engineer and predict if you want to meet that window or not. If you can not meet that window, you can meet that next day. And that's based on your production efficiency, productivity of your squad, and everything what happens in your factory, which is data, can help you to predict the best possible window. So you can avoid additional cost of waiting, truck drivers, hotels, fuel, gasoline, and your fleet exploitation. You need, obviously, for that one more critical thing that people call physical AI. I think is just the Internet of Things. You need sensors. Sensors in your factory to, for instance, listen to the sounds of machinery and get that predictive maintenance going. Sensors in your magazine that can show you the level of SKUs automatically instead of browsing like documents. Sensors by data points in your customers. If they have an order system and they can pre-order things, you can get that information, but you need to have an AI system for them so they can put data in. And you need to have a transportation sensors, geolocation of your trucks, fleet, sensors on the packaging space, so it can help you to predict what kind of goods needs to be delivered in what time. If you get that in place, for instance, company like Oakbury that delivers sensors and a platform for AI, just one of the example, or Keyence that helps you to measure the quality of the production with IoT, you can get that prediction going. And that's what AI is for, not for automation.